Hi, I'm Gabriel and this is Learning English Path. And in this lesson, I'm going to teach you how to disagree with someone in English. How to disagree with someone in English. Okay, I get asked this question all the time because it's especially useful in business, right? In business meetings when you want to disagree with someone, or if you just want to disagree with someone when you're talking with them in a conversation, but you don't want to be rude, right? You want to express your opinion, but you want to be polite about it. It's a very important thing to know how to do in English. Disagree with someone. So there are 4 basic steps. The first one is first show that you understand what the other person is saying. And if you don't understand, then ask for clarification about it, right? So it lets the person know that you're listening. It lets the person know that you are paying attention and you're not just being disagreeable. Secondly, express how much you disagree, right? The degree of your disagreement. And we'll go over that in a minute, whether it's weak disagreement or strong disagreement. All right, because there is a difference in how you express that. And then state why you disagree. What are they wrong about? And then finally, very importantly, offer your own opinion. So don't just end it with you disagree. You got to say why you disagree and then what it is that you think instead. Right, so we're going to go through this step by step. So first of all, if you don't understand, then this is how to clarify. Let me just clarify what you mean. And then you say what you think they mean. So let me just clarify what you mean. The situation is, etc., right? Let me just make sure I've got you straight. And you mean blah, 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 blah. So you're saying, right? So you're saying we have to make cutbacks this year. Or so you're saying you don't believe in aliens, right? So you're saying you don't like the iPhone, right? Whatever it is. And then once they clarify, yes, that's what I mean, or no, that's not what I mean, here's what I mean. Once they clarify that and you still disagree, then you show that you understand, right? So I see what you're saying, but, right? Or I can appreciate your position, but, or I completely understand where you're coming from, but, all right? So you're always expressing that you understand them, making them know that they are heard and they are listened to and they are understood, but you still disagree with them. Because then at least they know that you're paying attention and they'll listen to you. Then you need to either show that you're in weak disagreement or strong disagreement. So with weak disagreement, you would say, I'm afraid I can't completely agree. Or, I don't think it's our best option. Or, I'm not sure whether I agree. But if you disagree strongly, then you might say, out of the question. Or, I can't agree with that. Or, I completely disagree. And so these are not quite as polite, but sometimes you want to show that you are serious and you want to show strong disagreement. And then you have to sacrifice being polite a little bit, right? And then you would say, why you disagree. So maybe, first of all, you haven't seemed to consider blah, blah, blah. Or I don't think it's something enough. I don't think it's smart enough, or I don't think it's wise enough, or I don't think this is serious enough, whatever it is. And then I think we have better options on the table. And then you proceed to say what those options are. So what do you think we should do? Instead, I think we should blah, blah, blah. My suggestion would be to blah, blah, blah. Or I recommend blah, blah, blah. Now, the reason this is important, a very important step, is because then you might actually persuade them of your opinion. If you just say you disagree with them, you haven't given them any real reason to agree with you, right? But this is at least offering a solution. So let's put it all together as an example. This is one example of putting something all together. Imagine you're in a business meeting and they have Bob in the meeting has suggested something and you disagree with it. You might say, I can appreciate your position, Bob, but I'm afraid I can't completely agree. You haven't seemed to consider the long-term effects that would have on our company. My suggestion would be to invest in a more innovative product. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And make sure you click that bell so that you know when I publish a new free lesson here on YouTube. And if you want to Learn English with songs, then don't forget to click the link in the description to get my free PDF guide to 101 songs to learn English. I have hundreds of exercises for you to study English, English grammar, English vocabulary, English idioms, practice your English listening, and even your speaking while listening to the very best songs to study English with. All right. And when you get it, then you also get my weekly email with 5 words of the week, where I teach you another 5 words every single week so that you continue to take your English language learning to that next level. All right, my friend, I'm Gabriel Wallace. Keep learning and keep going.